What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with another What I Played. So, this month's What I Played for the month of July is gonna be all over the place. So, if you like just wacky games and a lot of randomness in your collection, look, I have this Switch case that I keep with me, right? And it's filled with all the games that I've started and stopped. And I've been picking out games from there and finishing games from here. So it's a lot of what's going on in here. Games I started and stopped and all of that jazz. So we're just gonna get into some of them. I have finished a lot. I beat 4 games this month. So hashtag beat your games. What games did you beat in the month of July? Did you beat any? Are you working towards any big ones? Let me know in the comments below. Now, let's get to the first brand new game. So another one to add to that little case, and that is Splatoon Raiders. Now, if you don't know, this is supposed to be a single player focused Splatoon game in the same vein as like how Salmon Run is, but played by yourself. But it does have multiplayer, so it's single player focused if you want it to be. I don't want it to be. I've been playing this on my stream, multiplayer, but if you want it to be, it is very single player focused. I've streamed it once in the month of July, so and I did have a bit of fun with it. I will say I don't know all the ins and outs of this game. I have not delved deep into it. I just played it once. And I want it to be my stream only game, so you're like, if you ask me like, oh, what's gonna happen, or what this does and what that does, don't ask me. I've only played it once in July, and I couldn't tell you any more than that. But this is the new one to add to that case. Because I finished so many, I feel okay adding another one to the case. So let's get to the first game I beat in the month of July, which was Yakuza Zero. Now, I know it's a key card. This one's not staying in the collection very long. This one was gifted to me, and I'm probably gonna, after the end of this year, excommunicado this copy. I like the game for what it was, but after I talk about it in my year-end review, this one's gonna get sold. I don't want to keep key cards in my thing. They're not gonna be worth anything later on, so I'm not keeping them. Anyway, that's besides the point. This game, I loved everything that didn't have to do with the like world building or building up towns and like how you get the bulk of your money. I didn't like that in the game, but everything else, the fighting, like, I love a good beat 'em up, and this is like an RPG beat 'em up, and I had so much fun with it while we were doing the like beat 'em up portions and the fighting portions. My favorite character, from what I hear now, I went into Yakuza blind, so from what I hear, my favorite character, who is Machame, is not even the main character in the series, and I'm so sad about it, because now I found out that Kiryu, who I don't think has any kind of personality, is the main character. And I'm like, no, not Kiryu being the main character. Why? Oh man, I'm so sad about it. But I have the whole collection, so we will power through. With the rest of the Yakuza games when we're playing it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. I do like that it's voice acted. Had it been a PS5 game, I might have kept it. I do have a PS4 version of the not director's cut, so I'll be fine. And the other ones I have are the original ones. They're not the director's cut, so I will be reading a lot later on when I play the Yakuza games, until I get to the Like a Dragon series, which I think is voice acted. So I'll be happy once I get there, but until then, I will be reading my Yakuza games. So I'm hoping that all that management simulation stuff is not in the next ones, and it's just a straight beat 'em up kind of RPG thing. The next game I beat was this game here, and it is, this one has a long title. I'm gonna read the shorter title. Is You Want Those Games 1 and 2. I had beaten part 1 a long time ago, and I finally beat part 2. I will say that part 2 had some of the math puzzles I was struggling with, especially there's a one really, the last board on the math one is super duper long, and I struggle busted. I will say I did look that up. I was like, I can't figure out the math on this fast enough to get this. So I looked it up. There were like maybe a few puzzles where I couldn't figure it out that I looked up. But for the most part, I had fun with this. Like whenever I was playing a game, like when I couldn't figure out what to play, in the middle of like these bigger RPGs that I was playing, I would pop this in, play a couple of rounds, do a little bit of the boards. I think my favorite one in part 2 was, I'm trying to think, was it the, I don't know if it was the cat one or it was the I think it was definitely like the one where the shooting one where you have to shoot and aim in certain places. That one was pretty fun. I have a review for this one out if you want to see more about what this is. The review is already on the channel. This was the copy was provided by Access for unboxing a long time ago, and I finally finished both games, and I really enjoyed them for what they were. They are definitely like mobile games that you would see advertised, but I like that they're in a copy, they're not taking up space on my phone, and I don't like to play mobile games anyway, so super happy that this came to the Switch. The next game I have for you is Demon Slayer Sweep the Board. Now, I beat this one too. This is my 3rd game that I beat this month. And gamer, how'd you beat it, right? Are you gonna ask? How I beat a board game type thing was I beat all the boards. I played every board at least once to unlock like a lot of the stuff. I unlocked a lot of the like gacha mechanic stuff, like the roulette stuff that they have in the game. So I unlocked a lot of that. I didn't unlock everything. I didn't 100% the game. I will not say that I 100%ed everything because you would have to play the boards so many times. And I will say I like this better than Mario Party. I don't know if I like it better than Mario Party because I'm not being targeted solely by it, like by people I'm playing with, or because I really like Demon Slayer. I couldn't tell you which of the two is the case, but I definitely like the game enough. Like if another Demon Slayer Sweep the Board comes out with, or it adds more content, I might possibly get another one. I will say it's just one of those games that to play to pass the time. I played that one with Monaco, and we, whenever we were just hanging out, we would just play a board here, a board there. I will say when you're doing like the 5-turn thing, it's so short. It's so short. You don't even get to the boss battle. And I like that the boss battle in this one is very like the big boss. Everybody is cooperative kind of thing. So I will say I did enjoy that. Alright, since I got... Oh, the last one I beat is one I have digitally. I bought this one for $3 when they were having a sale, and the game is called, let me get that name perfectly for you. It's called Degrees of Separation, and this one's yet reviewed on the channel, so look out for that if you're interested. But it was definitely a game meant to be played in co-op. I didn't try playing it single player. So you and the person you're playing with are walking along this path, and you're listening to the story, and you're having to solve puzzles together. So it's very like puzzle heavy. I don't think you have to solve every one of the puzzles you come across, because like every couple of feet you're coming across a new puzzle, and like every different door you go through you have a new power, more or less. And you need to get a couple of the sashes in order to open the main door, I will say. So like each door opens a new power in its own door, and then after you get all the sashes, in as much of the sashes as you can in each door, then you can open like the main door once you have enough sashes. I'm probably doing a horrible job at explaining it. I'll explain it better in the review. But I did have a lot of fun with it. I will say there were times that me and Monaco were a little frustrated where we needed to like pull back. Some of these puzzles were a little hard, so we had to like take a break, stop playing for a little bit, and then come back on. But we beat it. I enjoyed it. I think the end was pretty like unsatisfying as an end, I think. Like the end that we got was, I think, the better of the two, but they were both very sad endings. And usually people do happy endings, right? No, not this one. This one's a very sad ending to the game. So yeah, I was so sadness about the ending, but again, this one will be reviewed. Eventually it'll be on the channel. I just have so many reviews that I've done that I've been compiling them, and whenever I don't feel like showing a video, you'll see a review. The next new game to my library, PlayStation look away because it's a physical. It's Final Fantasy Rebirth. I now own a PlayStation 5. I've had this copy in my collection for a while because I knew I wanted to play it, but now I have a PlayStation 5. I will be streaming this Final Fantasy game. I played the other one, the remake, without streaming it because I thought I had a time limit to give the other PlayStation that I was borrowing back. So this one I will be streaming you now that I have no time limit, no restrictions on how fast I need to play the game, and I will enjoy this with you guys. I definitely had to get my save file through cloud save data from the other PlayStation I borrowed, so that sucked. There was no way to physically move your games over, and I did not want to give PlayStation any more money, but I had so many of my saves on the other PlayStation. I was like, I want to get all my cloud save data out of there, and then no more like digital currency money. And again, this is an old game that I had already that was gifted to me a while back that I was just waiting to play, and so I'm so excited I get to play it. And they did announce that the new one is coming out. I hope it comes out before they no longer make this. If it comes out after, I don't know that I will get it. I don't want to support the digital ecosystem. I mean, it would have to be like a mega sale like the last game I talked about, which was like $3. I could get it at $3. How's that? But I don't know that I want to support the Sony ecosystem as much as possible. Obviously, I had to get my games through the cloud save, so I did support them a smidge. But yeah, I look forward to the streams for that one. That'll probably happen on Sunday afternoons, possibly, or Sunday evenings. The next game I started is a game that I'm trying to finish out my backlog, is because I beat MySims. Now I'm trying to beat MySims Kingdoms. Now, I did start this and I stopped immediately because I was like, it wasn't scratching that itch. Like, I played Stardew and want to get into like cozy games. I'm not gonna become a cozy game streamer by any means because I love all kinds of games, but I did want to play the MySims Kingdoms, and I was like, it's not scratching that itch that I had for wanting to play something kind of Stardew Valley-ish with a story, and it's definitely made for kids, so you know, I put it down again. I'll probably be picking it up, you know, because it's still in my little case that I keep all the games that I started, and I wanna beat them all, so I just wasn't ready for it mentally. I guess when I need a break from bigger games, I'll go back to it. But I did start another game, and it is another cozy game, and that is Rune Factory for Special. Now, I had, in the very beginning of my channel, a Let's Play going through this Rune Factory game, because it would have been my first Rune Factory. I still don't know what I'm doing too much, but I believe I'm kind of close-ish to the end. At least I hope I'm close-ish to the end. But yeah, I'm enjoying this game so much. It is scratching that like itch for like a little bit of a farming, but a lot of like RPG like fighting mechanics. I love the dungeon kind of crawling aspect of this game a lot, and I will say this game is super duper hard when it comes to the dungeons. Either that, or I haven't secured a forge yet to upgrade my weapons, and I am not doing well. Out in these streets. I had to take the game and put it on easy mode immediately. That's how hard the game was, but I am glad that I am enjoying it. I'm hoping that I beat it. I don't know that I'll do the newlywed mode. I don't think I care enough about that. But hopefully that'll be beat in August. I'll beat that so that in September I can start my spooky games for the month. And then I have a cozy farming type sim game that is a spooky game that I do want to get to. So let's hope I beat Rune Factory in the month of August. If I do, you'll see me back here with the game. Obviously, you're gonna see it anyway because I will be working towards that goal. Now, these games right now are the ones that are on current rotation. So you have seen these, and I'm just gonna be talking about where I got to in the game. So, oh no, there is one more game that I gotta talk about that is not on the current rotation before I get to the current rotation, and that is Nickelodeon Raceway 3. I've been playing this one with Monaco. This copy review code was provided by Outright Games to play for you guys and demonstrate for you guys. And I will say, there are mechanics in this game that I still haven't understand. I haven't sat with this game enough to like do a review yet. So I want to like play all the boards, beat all the things. I will say I love playing with Chucky from Rugrats. He was always like my favorite little guy to play as, and oh man, Chucky's so adorable. And I'm like, I saw somebody make a plushie of him, and I'm like tempted to make a plushie, but I don't need any more plushies in my life. He's just so adorable to play. So if you want another kart racer, you'll be seeing the display right now. What I don't like is that you can't screen record from your Switch. So I had to definitely pull the footage straight from my Elgato. So I could not just screen record naturally. So if you're a fan of screen recording, which I am, that hinders you in any way, just know that that's a thing. You can't screen record your gameplay if you wanted to, but the game itself is fun. I'm having fun with it. It doesn't play like Mario Kart exactly, so I am having to learn how to play this kind of racing game. And like I said, I've only played it for maybe an hour and a half one day, so not enough to give it a review, but I'm liking what I'm playing so far. Now let's get to the games on current rotation. The first one up is Final Fantasy XIV, the online. I have beaten almost all of it. From what I hear, I'm very close to the end of post game. I'm at the Crystal Tower now. I'm just waiting for some friends to catch up. But while I'm waiting for some friends, I know this is kind of August material, but I am doing the Yokai Watch event, so I am still playing this every day now to try to do all the weapons for the Yokai event. It ends in October 5th, so I have a few months to do it, but I'm just trying to knock it out immediately so that I'm not worried about it. And if I do get to the DLC, some of the weapons are in the DLC part. At least of one of them. I doubt I'll get to the second DLC, but if I could get to the first one, and if they re-roll this event, I can grab the second one. That'd be great. But I am just trying to get all the weapons out of there, like all the weapons that you can get from the yokai. I'm trying to get those. The next game that is on current rotation, and it really shouldn't be because this is a game that I usually, it looks like I might be playing it once a month, and that is Splatoon 2. It just recently had its 10th anniversary, so we did a 10th anniversary special stream, and we had so much fun. This game, I will say, the mechanics on this game versus Splatoon 3, some of them I wish we had still, like, the PvP in Splatoon 2 out of the 3 games is the best one. The way to enter the PvP battles also the best. There are so many more mechanics in this game that I wish were in 3. Not saying that 3 is bad. some of the mechanics in this one were better, and I wish when they make 4, they will implement some of the ones in 2 and some of the ones in 3. So 3 does have, like, I love when you're playing random online battles and you're playing with your friends, you don't have to wait for 2 at a time like you did in Splatoon 2. That I hate about Splatoon 2, but a lot of the other mechanics in Splatoon 2, they just worked better, is all I'll say. The next game that is on my current rotation is Stardew Valley. I am still playing this with my family. We are on, I think, the first year. We're in fall right now, so we're about to get to winter. And I will say my family and me have hacked the game a bit. I still haven't done that tutorial. I have the footage for the tutorial video that I have to put out there on how to hack it as a multiplayer game, but we have hacked it a little bit, and my daughter does not like that we hacked it. She doesn't like playing like that, but I beat the game already and achieved perfection, so I'm like, I don't feel bad about hacking the game, because I really, to be fair, I started the family one thinking that I would only play as a family, and then I got invested and wanted to play by myself. And I beat the game on my own. So I'm waiting for us to beat this one so that we can move on to another farming sim that is another 4-player multiplayer online game that I bought for everybody for Christmas one year so that we could play together. So just trying to get this one out the backlog so that we can move on to the next one. Me and my daughter, I think when we finish the co-op experience, we will go ahead and do a multiplayer review for that. She's already agreed to do that on the channel. The next game that is on current rotation is Splatoon 3. There is a Splatfest coming. There was one in July, and there is another one coming again. And we did not win. I picked Team Tactics, and I believe Team Power won, which sucks to suck for me, but it was still fun. And I did like that we didn't have very many like mirror matches. I feel like everybody was evenly distributed, evenly all over the place, right? And so that was super nice, that everyone was just all over the place and not one team got to pick. I feel like there was a lot less mirror matches that way. I'm still having fun with my friends. Remember, guys, I stream this every Saturday, 7 p.m. EST, and it looks like since they have canceled what is it called, time zone changes, it looks like it'll be 7 p.m. from now on, and we won't be going back to 8 p.m. because I do not want to stream at 9 p.m. I think 9 p.m. is just too late. But so now it'll probably be permanently on 7 p.m. EST so that we get to play 4 boards instead of just 2. I like that better than, then we get to stretch the gameplay out. The last game I want to talk about that is on my current rotation is this game. I can't get away from this game. I just can't, no matter how hard I try. Like, my sister keeps sucking me back in. I'm like, I was good. I hadn't played for a very long while. And my sister was like, hey, you want to play? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. This game, it got updated, so I will say that. It has a new patch. So they're still currently I love this game. If you've never played PlateUp, you can play this by yourself. You can play this with family. You can play this with friends. You can play this online. You can play this offline. So I can't sing the praises of this game enough. Look, guys, sponsor me with this one. I will sing your praises every day. I will say that every time they do an update, they fuck up your past save. So all my stuff that I had gotten previously, that was held on reserve, is gone, and I have to work that up again. But as long as the game is getting better and better, and they're adding new things to it, I think I will take that. And they are currently adding new things. So even though I don't want to play anymore because I feel like the game has had its time, I still get sucked back into it. Guys, if you want to see how this game plays, again, there is a review on the channel for this game. If you're new to my channel and you haven't heard me rant and rave about this game enough. And that was all the games I played for the month of July. Guys, Do you see how random my gaming catalog is? It's so random this month. I don't know where, like, if you ever wanted to be in my mind and see how scattered it is, the amount of different games I'm playing, that'll tell you how my mind works sometimes. But I had fun playing a lot of these games. I am excited that I beat 4 of them, so that 4 games knocked out that backlog, and I'm so very happy. Now I just have to do reviews for them all, which it's gonna be a pain because that's 4 different reviews, but we're gonna knock those out. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below, did you beat anything in July? Are you like me, lots of play a lot of eclectic games at once, or are you a one at a time kind of gamer? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. I want to thank my members so very much for your special support. You guys rock. And special shout out to Big Time for your special membership. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy gaming, guys.